Welcome to a new video on the Sugaridoo channel. My name is Irene and today I'm working on a round robin again. I get to work on this beautiful round robin. They are getting bigger and bigger. I love those colors with the pink and the teal or turquoise. I love it. It's a beautiful color combination. So now I get to add a border around it, and I was searching for a perfect fabrics to go with it. So I do have a selection of fabrics which I'm going to use, and I'm going to make a kind of organized scrappy border. I'm going to make strips of this fabric and put that around the quilt, a little bit like you see in this picture. So the border you see over here, I'm using that as inspiration for my border. So I'm first going to add strips of this, I think it's teal, right? Teal colored fabric. So that's going to go all the way around, a thin strip, and then there will be a very scrappy strip, and then again a thin strip of this one. So it's really going to be bordered in. It's going to be nice and defined around the edges. So I hope that's going to work out as nice as I have it in my head. Yeah, so I'm going to start cutting some strips and then making some little scrappy pieces from all these fabrics. The good thing about making a scrappy kind of border is that I don't have to do a lot of measurements. So I only have to measure the width of the strip. So I first have to decide how wide the strip is going to be that I'm using, and then I can start cutting strips of fabric. So let's see. Wait, let me put this like that, and then I can place it on top. Yep, perfect. Let's see how wide this strip should be. I think I'm going to go with 3/4 of an inch, and then there will be 1.5 inch in between, and then again 3/4 of an inch. So when I want a strip of 3/4 of an inch, I need to add 1/2 inch. So it's going to be 1.25 inches that I'm going to add, and I have to add it to all 4 sides, and then again on the outside of the border, so 2 times on all 4 sides. So that is about so 16. This is already 5, 10, 15. Yeah, that's going to be certainly enough. I'm just going to go and cut my fabric over here, and then I can start cutting strips. It would have been easier if I wanted the strips to go this way, but I like the pattern to be in this direction, so I'm going to cut smaller strips in that direction. I guess that maybe is already enough. Let me count. Yeah, this is already enough. I'm going to sew all the strips together. So I've sewn these 2 strips together, and now I'm taking one end and placing another strip on top of it. So then I can chain piece and sew all the strips together at once. Ta-da! All pressed and ready to be sewn to the round robin. Let's see how it looks. Oh, really nice. That's going to be a fun addition to the quilt. That's looking really good. So now it's time for me to make the part that goes in between the two blue borders. And that's going to be just a scrappy part matching the colors that are already in the quilt. And I'm going to make that 1.5 inches. So I'm going to cut scraps of 2 inches wide. Now that I've cut a lot of tiny pieces, I think I might need some extra scraps, so I'm just going to join these and then see how long of strip I've cut. Okay, so I've added a lot of pieces and now it's time to see if I have enough strips. So let's see. This is the longest side of the quilt. Yes, I have more than enough strips. Whoa, I made too many actually. Yes, this will really be enough. So I'm going to add these. Let's see. This one is long enough for on this side, and this one, it's not long enough. So I'm going to combine some strips and then sew them to the sides. I am going to pin this down because when I would be sewing and not pinning it, then I could be pulling on the fabric and then stretching it too much. So just going to lay it flat and then pin it. There we go, first row. Very exciting. Let's give it a press. Oh, I really like this. It's going to be so fun and scrappy. I threw in a few flamingos on this side and I have some fun sunglasses to go in a different place. Needs a little bit of extra. So I'm going to do this for all 3 sides and then I'll get back to you. There we go. All the borders are added, all the scrappy borders. So we need a final trim on this side. And let's see, that side is good. Also a little trim on this one. There we go. So here we have a nice scrappy border, and now I'm going to finish it with another one of the teal borders. I take my strips that were left over from the first round, and I'm just going to add this. But I guess I'm going to pin it again, because also these strips, just small strips, well, they don't feel really stretchy. But then again, these ones can, and I just snapped a seam, but these ones can be stretchy. So I think I'm going to pin it just to be sure. There we go. Let's sew on these final strips. And there it is, the final result. I really like it. This was already very busy, so I either could calm the quilt down or just add to it, and I chose to just add more color and more scrappiness to it. And I really like how it turned out. I'm super excited to hear how the blog starter thinks about it. It's always still exciting and a little bit scary to add someone else's quilt, to someone else's quilt. But yeah, I'm very happy with how it looked. Yeah, so that was a really fun border to sew to this round robin. And I don't have all the photos yet of all the round robins, so next week I will have my sewing bee, so I'm going to make sure to have pictures of all the round robins at the stages of where they are now, so that I can show you how they are developing and what everyone added to the round robin, because some of you have been asking on how the round robins that I've worked on are looking right now. So I am going to share that with you, but it's going to be in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video, and if you're also working on a round robin and want to show me, please put a link to a picture on Instagram or something like that in the comments below. I would love to see other round robins. So yeah, thanks, and see you next week. Bye bye!